Live long enough, you come to the realization that life is complicated. We want answers to all our questions, and we want them now. Nowhere is this truer with the questions of life and death. More often than not, our desire for answers is mixed with our ego and pride. Such is the story of the following young people who experience how relationships shape all aspects of our lives. Our relationships can damage us far more than anything else can. And yet, through the power of the Holy Spirit, they bring the greatest healing.
Leah, what a surprise. It's been a while.
Hey, Peter.
Come on, don't be Peter me. We know each other forever. You can call me Pete.
Okay, Peter it is then.
Care to sit down?
Sure.
So, what's up? Are you looking for a good read?
Well, the thing is, I actually came here looking for you. My life is a mess, and I need help fixing it. I look at you, and I see someone who has everything under control. And I mean, like, how do you do it? What's your secret?
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it a secret. Since I was young, I've been a churchgoer. My life is wonderful because Christ is the center of my life. He helps me in my times of need as my complete focus. You say that having this kind of clarity leads me down the path of righteousness. Actually, I think God paid me to put me in your life for a reason. Here, I want you to have this. You may find some answers in there. Start with the Gospel of John. That's in the New Testament, by the way.
Maybe I will. This God of yours seems like something I really need right now.
You betcha. I really need to get going, but I want to hear the rest of your story. My youth group meets Sundays and Wednesdays at 6 o'clock. You know Lucas and Margot, right?
Yeah.
They're also in our youth group, except Margot has... Anyway, feel free to drop by.
I will. Thanks, Pete.
My pleasure. I'll see you around.
Hey, Lucas. Hey, Margot.
Hey, Leah.
Shh, this is the library, people. If you want to have a party time, go outside.
Okay. All right. That was like really weird. I may be joining you guys' youth group this Wednesday.
Cool. The girl will be happy to have you.
Yeah.
I don't know that you're a Christian.
Well, actually, I talked to Pete, and he convinced me that I should come, so I thought I would.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
So that's simple, huh?
What?
Oh, nothing. We'll be glad to see you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Farewell. Man, that Pete really is something. What's this? The fifth person he's brought to youth group in the past 5 months?
I know, it makes it look so simple. It's like, just say the right things, then bam, out pops a new convert. It can't be that simple, can it?
I don't know. I mean, don't dwell on it so much. People are complicated, and so is life. Oh, hey, we're here.
There's a note on the mat. It says, hey, thank you for responding to my call so quickly. There is food in the fridge and drinks on the counter. Make yourself at home. Love, Aunt Amy.
Oh, that's really sweet. Oh, nice. She wasn't kidding. Okay, you go on to see your cousin. I think I'm gonna hang out here for a minute.
Are you seriously gonna raid my aunt's kitchen?
She said to make ourselves at home. Besides, I'm craving a smoothie, and your aunt always has dragon fruit. Do not deny me of my dragon fruit smoothie heaven.
Okay.
It's open.
Hey.
Lucas! Oh my gosh! It's so good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
I could really use a friend right now.
What do you mean?
I think my mom called you. I got news from the doctor yesterday.
What do you say?
I'll spare you the gruesome details and get straight to the point. They said that in 6 months, I'm either going to be completely paralyzed or dead. So yeah, that's what's new with me. Anyway, yeah.
Matt, I'm so sorry.
No, don't be. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. It's just terrifying. But there's nothing I can do about it, right? Anyway, let's talk about something else. Anything else.
I think we need to talk about God.
Really? That's a rather manipulative thing to do right now, don't you think? Let's choose something else.
Well, I mean, it might be the only time that we can. I mean, I think this is something that's really important.
I don't have any interest in your religion,
Well,
Lucas.
It's not about religion. It's about the selfless love our Creator, one who can help us through even the worst times of heartache.
Dude, you sound like a hippie.
Well, I'm serious. I think this is something that we really need to talk about right now. You just need to believe.
Okay, fine. You want to discuss? Let's discuss. Let's pretend your God is real. He created a planet, maybe even an entire universe, with beings knowing that their existence would mean unimaginable and eternal suffering. He sent down his son to save them from the very suffering that he created. But guess what? Their existence is still suffering. And if we don't do as this God says, he lets us fall into a pit of unimaginable and eternal suffering. Your God did this, and he does it all in the name of love. And who are we in this picture? The ants that simply try to live their lives while the kid with the magnifying glass burns us alive. We are insects, Lucas. And anytime anybody asks the church why an all-loving God would do this to his special creation, what do the church leaders say? Well, it's not that simple. And then they go on and on about the hidden things belong to God, or something like that. Well, excuse me for not wanting to believe in such a religion that encourages its members to indoctrinate others without having all the answers clearly defined. It hurts that you don't respect me enough to think about that. I might die, Lucas, and even if I don't, my life is going to be in shambles. Here you are with your last-ditch effort to convert me. And that's some notch on your Christian belt, Lucas.
Mads, what you're feeling? God is love, yes, but I mean, we don't know, and how can we know? I don't know.
See? You don't have any of the answers I need either. Just get out.
How'd it go? Lucas, what happened?
I messed up.
What do you mean?
I walked in there trying to save Mads, and I failed. I couldn't represent God. I'll never be like Peter. I'll never have the words to say that can bring non-believers to church. Mad's sickness isn't getting better anytime soon. She might die. And if I could just say the right things to get her to believe, she could just believe.
Wow. That was pretty pathetic.
What?
I couldn't save her. I failed. I couldn't defend God. I will never be like Peter. What? Now, it's been who knows how long since I've been to church. 2, 3 weeks. God forgive me. But correct me if I'm wrong. God is all powerful. He is all loving. He created the entire universe and holds it in his hands. And yet you think it lies on your shoulders to bring him and Mads together? Why are you insulting God like that? And furthermore, why are you trying to kill yourself with the responsibility of an all-powerful God? How the heck is that supposed to help Mads?
You're right. Yeah. I somehow managed to make someone else's time of heartache all about me. I should have just been there for Mads and trusted that God would use that to bring some peace into her life.
Good. Then go do it.
Mads, what you need right now is It's not a missionary sales pitch, but a friend's ear. Not like a physical ear. What am I saying? You need someone to be there for you and to listen to you. And I didn't do that. I know I messed up. But what I'm trying to say, or rather, what I'm trying to tell you is just, I love you, and I'll be there for you through all of this.